Y'all ready for the Sandbox game? Climbing up the blockchain. We be hitting like it's. We be hitting like it's. Yeah, running to the top now. Till we riding with that top down. Yeah, I'm ready to play. I ain't stepping on no brakes. Let's just get it going. Yeah. Woke up in the metaverse, got a plan, I bet it works. They trying to kill the messenger for they know how the meta works. Locks finally broken, we saw the code and rewrote it. 100 mil on our tokens, the sandbox got it open. Assets on assets, they pause, we take action. Y'all stick to the classics and live in the past tense. You never take it serious, looking at the Ethereum, saying we're all delirious, all mistaken experience for answers. All my people are stacking sand and we dancing. Taking pictures with Snoop in the meta mansion. Some NFTs for my team like we got the passion. I still hit the game like I swear to God it's my anthem. Buying land, stack it up, I'm using sand. Link it with my mans, VoxEdit 150 grand. You don't understand, we bigger than brands. And what's in your hand, sandboxes do what they can. Blowing up, about time we only going up, going up. Nah, there ain't no controlling us, trolling us. Get your hands, go ahead and throw them up, throw them up. Y'all ready for the Sandbox game? Climbing up the blockchain. We be hitting like it's. We be hitting like it's. Yeah, running to the top now. Till we riding with that top down. Yeah, I'm ready to play. I ain't stepping on no brakes. Let's just get it going. Y'all ready for the Sandbox game? Climbing up the blockchain. We be hitting like it's.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sandbox Wednesday stream. I'm Alex Florez, aka Kamisazi, joined here in voice, body, and soul by Lucas is right. How you doing, Lucas?
Great, man. How are you today?
Doing well. It's getting a little toasty in here. We're definitely headed into summer, and if I suddenly start flailing my arms, it's because there is a fly that is buzzing around in my office because reasons.
Sure there is.
Yeah, so that's what that's all about.
I believe
yeah.
you. I don't think this is false in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, no, I didn't make this up.
No. Flailing your arms like a crazy person for no reason. Yeah. Why would you do that?
No, never. Just sometimes. All right, so I'm not sure that there's any particular news today that's different from Saturday. I'm taking a peek at our socials here, and there's just some like feel good stuff on the Sandbox official Twitter that people can check out. Go follow at the Sandbox Game if you want to learn all about what we do here. I mean, most of you know what we do here, but there's always newcomers. You never know. Let's see. Oh, there is a partnership with People of Crypto. They're giving away. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring this up. I don't know why I'm just saying it instead of showing it. Show, don't tell, right? That's the mantra, I think.
It can be.
Yeah. So the Sandbox is giving away 50 sand to 25 lucky winners. You have to like and retweet the post. Make sure to follow People of Crypto and the Sandbox Game to participate in that. And I'm going to share that link in the chat right here. You can go check that out. And let's see what else we got going on here. We got to go back to the full profile. What else is up? There's a 5 million M-SAN distribution to landowners. You should be able to claim. Oh, that's already active.
Yeah, that's active. Just go to your
Hey.
claims page.
Oh. Ooh, nice. 300 M sand. Cool.
There you
I'll
go.
go grab that later. There's no rush on that. That should stay up until you're ready to claim it. So if you don't have gas at the moment, I mean, it's on Polygon, so the gas fee is probably going to be like, what, a tenth of a cent or something like that?
Yeah, and if you're on Polygon and you are having an issue with claiming it, I believe you can claim free Polygon by going to one of the faucets. And if you don't have anything in your
really?
wallet and you haven't for a while, I don't know if there's a time lapse on that, but I know you can, for like first timers on the Polygon network, you can grab something
Right.
from there.
Yeah. I haven't seen that on Polygon, but I have seen that on the ETH test nets, and that definitely sounds like a Polygon kind of thing to do to try to
It really
help
does.
with adoption of their platform. I just heard like a boom outside, and I don't know if it was like a vehicle or thunder or what. It was weird.
It was the fly.
Oh, yeah, this is the fly just smacking into my forehead.
He's trying to distract you. He's trying to draw you out of the room so he can lay a bunch of traps. So when you come back, he's coming after you.
Hey, we got Julia in the chat, along with a bunch of other people. LOL, Sandbox blocked me on Twitter. Well, there's probably a reason for that.
It takes a lot for that to happen.
Yeah. Stay well behaved. They don't really usually block willy-nilly. You can always, not be logged in if you want to check what the news is, but yeah, they carefully monitor that stuff, make sure people are being friendly and things like that. All right, let's open up the Game Maker, which I seem to have moved my shortcut. Did I uninstall? What? What did I do here? I may need to quickly reinstall the Game Maker. I've been, I don't know if Joe wants me to say this yet or not.
Say it. No, wait, don't.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna say it yet, but I will say I'm working on more testing of stuff. I'll say that. Because I already test stuff. Everybody knows that. I already test stuff.
Hey,
I'm working on
break things
more
every day.
testing of stuff, so I may have installed some different versions of the Game Maker here, and I need to make sure that I'm opening the right one. So we're gonna go all to my installations here. Local disk, program files. Let's see what we got going on.
Oh, Rad Condad in the chat.
Is this the Game Maker or the game? I think this is the game client. Let's open this up. I may just launch into the hub. We're gonna see.
Right.
What do I have installed here? I might have overwritten the Game Maker with the game client. I think that's what I accidentally did. Everybody's seen us play the hub before, so.
But what are we gonna do in the hub?
Alpha version, yeah, 0.6.23. So this is the hub. We're not gonna go to the hub. We're playing people's games that they've made. I asked out on Twitter if anybody had some games to share, and we got a couple queued up here. But quickly, I need to go install the Game Maker. I'm gonna re-download it just because I can, but I probably have re-downloaded the installer 5 times over the past few months. Let's see. So, if you want to know how to install the Sandbox Game Maker, so you can play these games too, you can follow right along with us. So, you want to go to sandbox.game. You're going to need to create a profile real quick. If you already have an Ethereum wallet, you can use your existing one, or you can set one up using one of our partners like
Bitsky.
Bitsky, or what's the they switched, was it Venly? Is that the new one? Newer. Uses social. Not Venly. Venly's like a PayPal thing. Not Venly.
Here, 1 second. Bitsky, Coinbase wallet, MetaMask, and then you can sign in with Facebook, Twitter, or Google.
Yeah, there's a name for that service, and I don't remember what it is. That's the thing that I'm having a hard time remembering the name of. So then you want to go to the Create tab here and download the Game Maker for Mac.
If I can make a suggestion real quick.
What's that?
If it takes a little bit longer to set it up because you need to set up a MetaMask wallet first, please do that. It's a lot easier for you to get support from the team when questions arise, because a fraction of the users use Bitski over MetaMask. And
Yeah.
so because of that, it's just the questions come through very little. And so when we see them, it's we have to do a lot of research to figure out how to answer them. Well, some people do, some people don't. But like whenever I see Bitski questions, I have to go to other people to get them. So my turnaround time on like helping people with getting them actual answers is a lot slower for the Bitski stuff.
Yeah. Absolutely. We prefer MetaMask. So well, I would say we prefer Ledger. If you're going to use anything, get a Ledger, because that is a very powerful tool for you. There you go. It's not on my desk. It's in my office, but so Ledger is a great way to make sure your stuff is secured, because it requires physical access to the device. So you're a lot less likely to get control over your wallet through some sort of scam like a keylogger or something like that, because they need to actually physically access the thing and plug it into a computer or connect it to Bluetooth or whatever. So we like Ledger. We recommend Ledger. We work with Ledger.
Does the Sandbox have a partnership with Ledger?
We do have a partnership with Ledger.
There you go.
I'm not sure what all's been published about that. I know some like events have already happened with Ledger, so like I can say that. But there's been some cool stuff that's come out through that. So yeah, but Ledger, obviously that's a money investment. They're not particularly cheap items. It's a important security device, so it costs some money.
You get what you pay for, and it's a good product, and it helps keep you safe. Having that physical button that you have to press to transfer something, it really does reduce the chances of you getting your stuff hacked. Like we see it online on Twitter literally every day. Oh no, I lost my Bored Ape. Oh no, I lost my Gutter Cat. Oh, somebody hacked my thing. Somebody phished my thing. Like it's always happening. But if you have a Ledger, it's more work for you, but it also makes it almost, I don't want to say impossible, but like the chances of it happening are far, far less. I've never heard one of my friends that has a Ledger talk about getting hacked or phished or anything.
Right.
It just doesn't happen. It probably does. You just don't talk about it, but
yeah, it's a very important security measure. It's like having a like a physical safe for your stuff. And let's see. So yeah, Venly is so I did get the name right. It is Venly. Venly is the one that does the social setups. Bitski, you just need to use an email, but then we recommend MetaMask for setting up if you don't have a Ledger. It does, setting up MetaMask means you have to install a plugin. It's a little more complicated. You're gonna need to kind of learn what you're doing with MetaMask, but it is a much more robust and powerful tool and it's generally compatible with everything. So, we've done a lot to improve compatibility with Venly and Bitski, who I believe we're also partnered with. But MetaMask is usually works right out of the box with everything. What about 1 million sand drop for doggies during next month? That is an important thing to point out too. Let's see if I can find the tweet real fast. Where is it? Here it is. So, the Snoop Doggies, there are going to be specific experiences open, and if you play those experiences while having your Snoop Doggy equipped as your avatar, there will be rewards for that. And so trying to kind of encourage the use of the avatars that you get, and kind of shows that this is something that's possible. Like that's something that can be tracked to the use of a specific avatar or, avatar collection in an experience. So cool that that's happening. You can get all the details on Medium for that. Copy and paste that over. All right, now I know somebody had suggested a game. Let me go check the replies to that tweet real quick. Let's see here. Play game jam entry 38 Rubik's Portals. Yeah, if you can note that down.
Yeah, wait a second. What was it?
Page 38, Rubik's Portals.
Okay.
Note that down. I have some replies here to the tweet I sent out earlier, so we're going to go to those first. So one was called The Button by Frederick and Ferdinand. I don't know what page that's on. Let's see if I can find it with the Game Dizzy Genie.
I'll pull it up.
Well, I did. It looks like it found it on page 7.
Page 7?
I already had the tab open for that.
Hmm.
Stank Pirates and Baby Unicorn. That is quite a title. That's a nice looking thumbnail too.
I'm in.
But that's not what we're here for.
That is a good one.
We are here for The Button. If I can see it. Sometimes things are a little bit further back as new experiences get posted, and sometimes the page genie has not caught up yet. See, Coin Rush, that one was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. I went and played that after the show was over.
I'm not seeing The Button. And I've gone quite a ways back. Unless I missed it.
One second. Where's that Game Dizzy tool?
It's if you type in datastudio.google, it might be the only result in your browser history that says that. Game Dizzy has to push a button to refresh it. You should get a one of those little bird things that presses the button every day.
Ooh, I like that. Well, the drinky birds.
Yeah.
I
guess you'd have to put some water on top of the button. That might be a bad idea.
No, you don't actually need the water, I don't think. Or do you? I thought
I always thought the water was an important part of the water tension, like holding it, pulling it down. Well, I don't know. I don't really know how those things work, but I thought the water tension had something to do with the timing of the bird being able to keep on doing it seemingly indefinitely. All right, let's check. It said page 7, so let's check page 6. Maybe somebody deleted their experience. All right, I'm not seeing it. Well, if you are Fred and Ferd, let us know in the chat what the page number is for The Button, and we'll check it out. But in the meantime, there was another experience that was done actually as a level designer test for somebody. Let's see.
What's that mean?
Somebody who wanted to be a level designer applied for their application with us.
That's quite the business card.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's good when people want to be a level designer if they use something like this, and it's not showing up in the thing at all. So maybe it's not published at the moment. So I'll have to check that out later. Okay, we did have some in the chat to check out. What was that? Page 38, I think, was the one that I had you note down.
Page 38, and
38.
Yeah, the button was page 7, but that's wrong.
Game Jam, Rubik's Portals. All right, this is by Roxy Miguel. Save the Rubik's universe, traveling through the 54 levels and their obstacles, through laser portals, and rebuild the Rubik Supreme. All right, sounding intense. Let's check this out.
We just had a second person ask if we could try out Exorcist Reborn, page 30 in the Game Maker.
Ooh, is that a horror game?
I hope we can ask. 1 second. Tom the Purple. Is this a horror game?
I know Tom the Purple's name.
Really? It says it's the first time in the chat. You know him from Twitter?
I think Tom the Purple is in the Creator Fund.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure. Hello, the Rubik's universe needs your help. I don't know if you remember me from a previous game, the Sand Triss from Retro Game Jam, but I come with an important message. The Rubik's universe and its master are being absorbed by the six-sided monster. Travel through this portal and help them. All right, let's go. Ooh. Oh. Okay. It looks like we're doing a platformer here. We got an interesting little kind of trap for us to keep us in line. And oh, that kills us. Okay, so we can't touch that. Oh no, it's a portal. It did kill us because that's how teleporters work in this game. But interesting.
Wait, so all teleporters kill you?
Yeah, that's the way they work. You get killed where you are, and then you respawn at whatever the appropriate respawn point is.
Well, that's terrifying.
I mean, that's how people theorize teleportation would work anyway.
Yeah.
Disassemble your
deconstruction and then reconstruction of the matter.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's how we work it here too.
It's, very apropos.
All right. To destroy the six-sided monster, you have to go through all the levels, getting the Rubik's pieces that he has scattered throughout each of the levels. Every time you get one, a piece of the ultimate Rubik's cube will start to cover it. When you get all the pieces, oh, it kind of trails off there. All right. In order for you to complete your mission, the inhabitants of this universe have created a beam portal so that you can reach your goal and move forward. All right, is this a piece? Oh, yeah, it's a red piece. Okay, so I guess we need to collect 9 of each piece. Ah, that's nice. We can preserve the position. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, jump through here and come out up there. That's a lot of work to set that up right.
That's really cool.
Well, I guess it makes sense. So it's still a lot of work, but it's not as bad as what I was thinking. I was thinking like each portal would like deconstruct and reconstruct the needed respawn point, but you're just respawning to the closest point. So when you touch this side, oh, you touch the opposite side, and it despawns. Basically, when you touch over here, none of the portal beam parts act as a respawner. They just kill you, and then whatever needs to spawn over on the other side is where the tag is for the respawn. So you're just going to the closest location, I guess.
And this is the Rubik's Portals game?
Yep. It was called Rubik's. Rubik's Portals. Part of the Game Jam. All right, we can go to the next level. We can't reach that, but we can go to the other side. We got a yellow piece up here.
Tom the Purple is in the Game Maker's Fund.
Oh, in the Game Maker Fund. Okay, I couldn't remember if he was in the Creator Fund or the Game Maker Fund, but I knew I recognized the name from other stuff. Oh, there we go. Oh, now we're introducing keys and locks. So we need to get over to this side to get the key. And now we can get to the portal, but we don't want to leave yet. We need to get the Rubik's Cube piece. Oh, uh-oh. There we go. You have to lean on the key as you spawn, so that way you preserve your momentum to get to the other side.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Key's way down there. You can see the Rubik's Cube assembling in the background here.
Oh, I hadn't even noticed that.
Yeah, just as you get each piece.
No, it makes perfect sense. like I normally do. I didn't pay attention to anything except for what was happening exactly in front of me. We got a question in the chat.
Sure.
I'm not even sure what to say for their name because it's just a series of I's and dashes, but they asked, why is the frames per second so low for some games? Is the engine unable to handle a lot of particles? Also, I have a 3090, so it's not my GPU.
So, a lot of particles could affect it, but it's probably more likely a CPU bottleneck than a GPU bottleneck. The rendering in the sandbox is not necessarily that heavy. I'm on a 2070 Super. I used to be playing on a 1050 Ti, and I never really had a problem with frame rate regarding the actual rendering of the models and stuff. It was usually because there was just too much stuff on the map that was making like calls to the CPU, and the CPU was at like 98% or whatever. So yeah, it's it could be particles. That is a possibility. It really depends. It's going to vary because this is all user generated content. It's different creators making different things, and it's going to have different optimization issues. No.
What happened?
I keep falling down. I kept on falling lower and lower. So yeah, usually I'm getting 60 frames a second, and I'm on the 2070 Super. But I'm on a Ryzen 9 for my CPU, so that makes a big difference depending on the map. So yeah, if it's somebody else's map, then they may have not been super considerate with how much stuff they placed on the map. But if it's something that you're building yourself, you can try removing some things and see if it works better. I don't know if it's coming right at the start of 0.7, but in one of the upcoming versions, we are planning to have some performance metrics, so that way as you build a game, you can see how much how many polygons you're using, what percentage of your CPU you're using, and it will help you determine like, oh, when I get rid of this behavior, all of a sudden the game runs faster. There we go, finally got that piece. So that can help a lot. Alex, get good. I know. Well, I'm trying to talk while I'm doing all this. It's hard, okay? Be nice, Ice Pilot. Oh, I need the key. Ooh. There's multiple keys. Do I need? I do need both keys. And then I want to take this jump here. Whoop. Ah, no. That's already built into Unity. Yes, it is built into Unity, but remember, the Game Maker is built in Unity, but it's not Unity. So the tools of Unity are not entirely in a game executable. Otherwise, all of your game executables would be ginormous. Just add a few gigs onto your game installation every single time. So the that ladder, I can't climb up there because the block is in the way. It's not quite lined up. Ah, no! I'm getting smacked around. There we go. That's what I was trying to do.
What were you trying to do?
I was trying to climb up that ladder so that way I could get to the portal, and I kept on falling into the portal and then bouncing back and forth on the portals.
And then getting pushed around by the platforms.
Maximax is right-click on your desktop, choose display, then right down the bottom, choose the graphics settings. I'm not sure what all that does. I'm not super familiar with that. Get the green block first. I mean, there is a level of optimization that as a game maker you want to do before anybody else plays the game. Am I going to be able to get back up there? I don't... I don't know if I can get back up that. It's kind of high up for where I come out of the portal. Ooh! There we go.
How'd you do it?
No! Then I fall right down. I just hit the portal at the right. You kind of have to.
That's crafty.
Just retry a couple times, yeah. And now I can go up. No. Okay, that. I don't know why I slid down the portal. So there seems to be occasionally like the portals on one side or the other like don't seem to trigger as well. I don't know if it's a delay thing or something that can be. Something that can be triggered a little more consistently. There we go. Unlock that side. Where's the... Oh, it's above the portal.
Question for you.
What's that?
Mage Mantis over on Twitch asks, will Game Maker have more physics capabilities like add force to objects, etc.? I'm assuming they mean with like new updates and whatnot.
Yeah, that's not planned for 0.7. I'm not sure what we'll see in the future. A lot of stuff's going to be changing after 0.7 too. Eventually we're moving on to that visual scripting system, which is gonna make a whole bunch of things possible that aren't at the moment. So
can you explain what visual scripting is for those of us that don't know? And by those of us I don't know, I mean me.
Yeah, so visual scripting is like right now we have the behaviors in the Game Maker, and so it's like a preset of you know, if this happens, do this. If this happens, do this. If this happens, do this. That's a behavior. Yeah. Did I even need that key? Or can I just make it to the portal? Well, I can't look down far enough. Did I already? Oh, there is a yellow block down there. Okay, never mind. So those behaviors are like a preset of actions to do when encountering a certain situation. Visual scripting is going to let you build those behaviors from scratch or modify the existing ones. So you'll have things like you'll start with like a basic object, and then you can use kind of a flow chart almost to connect. Right. You know, you've got your object, say like your avatar. When they collide with a lava block, then a certain amount of damage gets dealt, and you can build up combinations of those to make your own behavior system. So it'll be a lot more powerful. You'll be able to see kind of the inner workings of the template behaviors and how they all work. One-eyed wolf. I don't know if you've noticed, but you know what happens if you touch those chainsaws?
Huh?
What? Which? Oh, down there.
I see no chainsaws.
There's wheely, spiky wheels of death down at the bottom.
Oh, okay. I see him now. I seen it.
Yeah. And visual scripting, right? Somebody pointed out that visual scripting is not writing code. So you're making code by connecting these logic blocks together to say, if this, then this, and all these bits of logic. But you're not having to remember the syntax that where, like, oh, in order to declare this variable, you need to do this, and you need to make sure that you return a certain value, and oh, don't forget the semicolon at the end of every line, or else everything's gonna break. And it's you know, writing code is like learning a language. It's oh, I died. Oops. Why didn't I go this way the first time? I I'm not thinking with portals right now. That's the problem.
Cut that out right now. How dare.
What?
What?
I have to jump in over the top of a saw. Ooh. I didn't die. It was close. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Oh. How do you... There we go. So yeah, visual scripting will unlock, like, a lot of stuff. There's some things that, like, in other visual scripting systems, I've seen, like, the Game Maker, you know, not the Sandbox Game Maker, but Game Maker Studio, uses a visual scripting system, which, oh, okay. Nah, it's so easy to, it's so easy to overshoot.
Question for you.
What's that?
The visual scripting side of things, is it more difficult, in your opinion, is it more difficult or less difficult to learn than the system that's already in place? Or the system that's currently in place?
It's not more or less difficult, it's just different.
Okay.
So, like, because what's difficult is trying to figure out how to program Who Wants to Be a Millionaire using birds and speaker components.
Fair enough.
That's what's difficult. So, and the visual scripting system is not going to totally replace what you're already able to do. Like, you're still going to be able...
in addition to...
Yeah, you're going to have the default behaviors. Like I said, they're templates. You're going to have your bird behavior and your NPC behaviors and things like that. But now you'll be able to open them up and see how they work inside and modify what they do.
Right.
There's not an ETA on that visual scripting system right now, but that is in the roadmap. If you go to the About page, you can see where on the roadmap that is. But that's something that will be doable as... The reason I brought it up was because the question about physics.
Yeah.
So as far as, like, adding certain amounts of motion, like triggering things like that, is going to be easier to do once we have visual scripting figured out. Because right now it would be pretty limited. I'm just gonna jump on the saw blades, you know.
I mean,
that's
why
how I roll.
wouldn't you?
That's just how I roll.
People walk on hot coals all the time. Why wouldn't you walk on active saw blades?
Ooh, there we go. Okay, down. And oh, it doesn't go very far. There. No! No, that was the wrong one. Oh, I still got it. Wait. I'm on a different... Oh, no!
What happened? Where'd you go?
I went back to the start.
Did you mean to do that?
No.
And why did you do that?
I think there was some bug with the respawn. It sent me all the way back. We're gonna have to... I mean, we've already figured out the puzzles, so it's just like running to the ends on these things. And there's the fly! Just flew in my face.
At this point, he's just taunting you.
When will the gravity adjustment feature come to the Game Maker? That's kind of what we just discussed for the past 30 minutes.
Yeah, rewind, watch it again. Tons of good info.
So I will say, like, this isn't immediately on the roadmap. Like, it's not coming to 0.7, but is something that could be implemented in the near future. Is instead of like declaring accelerations and gravity and physics changes to objects individually, like with certain triggers and timelines, something that could be done is, along with the collision plus gravity setting, is you could set the mass of an object, so that way not everything weighs nothing. Like right now, all the physics in the game, everything's like, I call it beach ball physics, because you can kick anything from a single voxel to a skyscraper, and they all have the same weight, and they just go flying, which is fun, but
It really is.
maybe not exactly what you want in every situation. So if we
have
add a setting for mass that will plug into the physics to say like, okay, this object is heavy and is going to get weighed down.
We in one of our games, one of the Voxelotion games, we have a hallway that's basically just littered with, I don't want to say dead bodies, but they're not alive so much anymore. It's kind of up for grabs what's going on with them, you know.
Okay.
Optimist would say they're half alive, a pessimist would say they're half dead. Who knows?
Okay.
But they
maybe
all
undead.
No, they're not undead. They're not moving. Maybe
Okay.
some of them are a little bit, but we're getting off topic here. The point of it is, they all have physics turned on, so when you run through the hallway, it kicks them all around the hall, and I
That's
probably ran up and
horrifying
down
and
that
hilarious.
hall. It's amazing. It's terribly amazing, because I've ran up and down that hall like, I don't know, 150 times. It just never gets old.
Nice. We're getting close to where we were. No.
What?
Yukion Art says their theory on Lucas is right is that he's just a 3D rendering. He's actually a metahuman from Unreal Engine 5. At least I think that's what they're
No.
saying.
I'm a real human.
I'm a real boy.
There's nothing to investigate here. Go about your day.
I don't even know who people are replying to anymore.
I don't either. It's massive chaos, and I'm
Oh.
enjoying it / confused by it.
Thanks, Radcon Dad. I just saw what they said.
What did he say?
I'm not saying it.
Wait.
I
Yeah.
will say to that person, message me later. I'm curious.
Oh yeah, you talk about never mind. CG. Yeah, I asked him the same question. I'm like, what does that even mean?
I don't know, but I'm intrigued. Am I going the right way? Yeah, no, this will work. All right, now we're caught up to where we wait. Isn't this where I just left from?
I have no idea. I look at the screen that's not the chat when you're laughing or screaming or flailing about.
Okay, here we're on a new level now. It took a couple tries. I think we freaked it out a little bit, but.
What happens if you touch those saw blades? Do they just push you, or do you actually die?
No, they'll kill you eventually.
Oh, okay. They're not like a mean saw blade. They're not like, I'm gonna kill you instantly. They're like, I'm just gonna slowly peck you to death.
Right. I mean,
Okay.
once it's more like, oh come on. It is instant that they kill you. It's not like they slowly eat away at your health, but they'll give you a chance to right your wrongs. You know, they'll give you an opportunity to run away. Ooh. Ah! That worked. Oh, and now we're no longer in side-scrolling platformer. We are now in a top-down adventure here with some crazy obstacles to dodge. Oop. We go this way. There we go. That worked. Oh, we gotta climb over. Interesting. This is probably the most respawn points I've ever seen in a game. But it's running fine, so I guess that's not causing any optimization issues.
It doesn't seem like it, which was one of the questions that I kind of had when you first walked into it and you said, oh, all these points are respawns. I was just like, I'm wondering how this is going to play out, but it seems to be really smooth.
Yeah, I haven't had any like lagging issues, just the sometimes I get in like a little respawn loop when I bounce off a portal the wrong way. Alright, let me get that. And then I need the key, which is over here.
People are asking whose game this is, and it is on page 38, Rubik's Portals by Roxy Miguel. Was that it?
I thought it was Tom Purple, but I could be wrong.
Oh, wait. Was the other game Tom of the Purple? Purple Tom? 1 second.
Well, we can look at... Oh, no, you're right. It is Roxy Miguel. Because
Okay.
if you look at the assets here, you can see the username. So what?
Oh,
We were talking to
Tom the
Purple
Purple was Exorcist Reborn. That's the one on page 30.
That's why we were
Yeah.
talking about that name. Okay. All right, that's stuck in my head. So yeah, this is Roxy Miguel, who requested this one. Aha.
Why is everybody typing claim in the chat? What does that mean? That's not a thing here.
Spaghetti. Yeah, we used to do the exclamation point sand or exclamation point fountain or exclamation point spoin, you know, all sorts of
I
different
remember
things.
it. I just mean, like, what are they doing it for right now? Like,
Absolutely nothing.
okay, I'm digging it.
But
Keep it going.
in that spirit, we could do a giveaway right now, if you're ready.
Could. I am always
There we
ready
go.
for a giveaway.
Normally
By
I
always,
ask
not
before
normally.
we stream. Normally I ask before we get started if you're ready for that. And I forgot to ask today because I was distracted by Le Fly.
You know what? It's understandable.
It's very distracting. Can I walk between these? Nope.
Okay. Throwing that form out there right now. And if you're listening on Twitter, I'm also going to post it to the Twitter feed, but I'm going to do it as myself, not as the Sandbox.
All right, what am I missing here? I can't jump over these? Oh, I can. I just had to start from further back. And then I gotta climb up here. Oh, no, it left me behind.
And that form is now on Twitter. And while I'm on Twitter, I just want to say I'm really digging the Sandbox's new logo.
It's very colorful.
Yeah. I think it's really rad that this group chooses to do things like that.
This platform keeps leaving me behind.
Oh, it's Race Maze 2.0.
Panda keeps on getting
Just
faster and
getting
faster
better?
times on that. Meanwhile,
Ow.
I haven't played it. Wait, why'd the platform kill me? I think the sensitivity for these little blade thingies is too close. Wait. Why am I doing this the hard way? Whoa. Oops.
Is there an easy way? Oh.
There might be. I think I can reach that jump, but
Just right off the edge of the world.
I thought there'd be a collision box to stop me from going over the edge, and there was not. What? What?
What happened?
What?
What happened?
What?
Are you? Wait.
I don't understand. I've never spawned upside down before. I did not know that was possible.
Oh man, you're right side up again. That's terrible.
And I'm also back at the start of the game again.
Yes.
Okay, I think having so many respawn points is maybe causing some issues. This is fun. This is fun though, and it's creative, and it's like it's just puzzly enough without it being too much of like a frustrating head scratcher. It's like I've played enough games like Portal and stuff where it's this, like, I just enjoy this kind of game. So some people might get like a little tied up with the, where am I going? I don't even.
AYZ116 says, he said it best. He said, "You broke the game wizard style," and I have to agree.
That was a totally new one. I've never seen the avatar go upside down like that before.
Yeah, that was new. That was great.
That's one for the record book.
Think about it like this: there's already that dancing emote in there.
Yeah, the break dancing.
Yeah, and you at one point in that process, you're on your head. Obviously, these avatars that's their natural state. That's where they want to go.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, it was meant to be. So, Roxy Miguel, thank you.
So my thought is, like, I like the way this is set up with the beam. I think that's cool. But I do wonder if having so many potential respawn points does create an issue. So I don't know. There's some things to be thought about how those game mechanics work. If it would be better to not have the beam cover the whole side, but then that kind of changes the aesthetic of the levels and stuff. So it's just something to consider. Like, you know, how can this be made a little more stable? The form is not for a Wizzy, but for Wizzy the Green's hat. So if you want an equipable hat, which I'm not sure exactly how soon equipment will be available in social hubs, but it is on the way. So you'll be able to show off all of your cool swag in the social hubs pretty soon. And one of the big goals with 0.7 is what we call feature parity, which means that the game client and game maker should have all the same features in social hubs. Well, I guess those already do have all the same features, but the social hubs and the single player games are supposed to have all the same features. So I don't think we'll see player versus player combat yet, although we might. I'm not sure on that one. But we should be seeing teams of players, you know, being able to take on a dungeon together soon.
Nice. Couple questions for you.
Fire away.
Okay. From K42 over on YouTube. So when we export from VoxEdit, what are best sizes for Game Maker? I'm trying to export an asset for the Pororo Game Jam, but it's tiny.
So we have a static scale. There's no scaling features in the Game Maker to change the size of an object. So everything is 1 meter is 32 voxels. That's the scale that we use. So all the terrain blocks here, like what I'm standing on right now, it's a 32 by 32 by 32 block within voxels, or it's a 1 meter cube. And then everything else in the game is scaled to that size. So if you see something that feels like it's like half the size it should be, there's actually a button in the Game Maker to scale up, and that will actually double the size. Just be careful when using that, because the button next to it, which is the half size, it is destructive. So if you take an object and half it, it's going to remove those other voxels. So you can't just go back and forth in scale unless you you went up in scale, you can go back down in scale as long as you didn't make any changes. But if you go up in scale, add some details, and then scale down, it's actually gonna cut everything in half. If you experiment with it, it's kind of clear what it's doing, but just something to be aware of.
Okay. Next question. Mike over on YouTube asks, can we explain how the play to earn system works? Like, how will players earn sand?
Well, if you were in the previous 2 seasons, then you kind of already got a taste for that. So part of it is being able to do seasonal rewards. So you've got a pool of whatever the reward amount is. People can get raffle passes or purchase them on secondary for people who win them through the raffle. Then by completing the quests that are part of the alpha event, you earn experience points, which will unlock the rewards for you. So there's that aspect of it. There's a lot of other aspects to it. It's not just like one. The play to earn is like not just one system in this. It's the overall. I don't want to say economy. It's like the. I mean, it is an economy in a way, but it's.
Yeah, I feel like it is. I feel like it's actually a really good description of it.
Ecosystem's the word I'm looking for, though. It's the play to earn ecosystem, and it's a whole bunch of smaller factors, different things that are happening and going on that make it play to earn. Because play to earn is not just for the players as like a seasonal, being able to play the game, but it's also for landowners. They are able to create content. We're not just a play to earn platform in the sense that like Axie Infinity is a play to earn game. We are a system of creators. Most of the people around here are interested in making art or building levels, telling stories. We have creative goals that we try to accomplish through what we're making here. So, am I back at the start again? I feel like this is the first level again.
Maybe?
I'm pretty sure. Send me back to the beginning again.
It's highly possible. So I think it's safe to say that we're experiencing a few glitches from the teleporters. It seems to be the same one consistently, but it is still happening. And Half Dork is right. You broke it. This is an Alex problem.
It's all my fault.
This is why we can't have nice things, Alex.
I'm sorry.
Like a bull in a china shop.
I'm sorry.
A magical, magical bull.
Yeah, we're back at start again. Okay. I think we're gonna stop here just so that way we're not running through the same levels without solving any more puzzles. But overall, this is very enjoyable. Like I said, the puzzles are like just complicated enough where it keeps it interesting without it being like too frustrating. Most of them can be solved in just like a minute or two, as long as you're able to get the jumps. So main thing is like working on consistency with the teleporting. Maybe try to see if there's a way to work with like the delays, or making sure maybe you need to increase the delay. Like if there's more time before the respawn, maybe it'll give more time for the spawn point to show up properly, or being able to what ideally should happen, I think, unless you intend for players to go back. I guess you kind of do need players to be able to go back, although there's not really a way to go back. So there's two issues that I see here. I'm gonna turn down the music so I can concentrate.
Number one.
So one, there doesn't seem to be a way to return intentionally. So it looks, I didn't do this, but it looks like it's possible to get to the portal without getting the color for the Rubik's Cube on some parts. If that's the case, then it means that players are going to be able to progress through the game and get all the way to the end without finishing it. They'll be able to to reach the end goal and not complete the game because this cube in the center will be incomplete. So you want to make sure that the interaction behavior, like I said, I didn't try it, so maybe this is already the case, but you want to make sure that players can't interact with the portal unless they've gotten the color, unless you do intend for them to go back and replay it. If you're okay with them not replaying it, then what Conrad said would be to delete the portals after use. So make sure that basically like this level is destroyed when you beat it. Which so actually wouldn't...
Sorry, go on.
You'd actually be able to accomplish this with a single void. You just make it so that way when you reach a certain part of the next level, you know, when it's clear to the game that you've gotten into the next level, you've spawned there, trigger a void behavior that deletes all blocks and objects in this space, which isn't too hard to do, and it'll delete your previous levels as you go through, which means you won't get like this cool view of everything behind. You could leave behind the blocks if you wanted, but if it deletes all the portals, then they're not going to be there to accidentally spawn you when you are trying to respawn. Because what's probably happening is there's something happening where I'm like close enough to one of these other respawn points, and it's triggering the spawn to happen way over there and pull me further back in the game. So if you can void those out so they don't occur again, then it'll be a lot smoother of an experience.
Okay. So could you have it set up so that when you finish level 1 per se, could it just destroy the teleporters and not like the entire thing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you could do it either way. So Half Dork mentioned that the larger the void is, the longer it takes to destroy everything. That is true. The messages and voids and other things, they do actually have a time delay. So you'll notice if you have a message being sent out in a broadcast area, the things that will trigger are in order from the distance. It's like instead of traveling the speed of light, it's traveling like the speed of sound. It's like radiating a message out.
Okay.
Was that all the thoughts I had about that? I think that was the main thing. So like the puzzles are good. They're working well. The main thing is just getting pulled back to the previous levels is frustrating. So if you can deactivate the respawns by like either voiding them, or you can use a kill message, then you don't have to use a void at all. If you put a kill message on your respawn items, and then whatever message kills them gets sent after you spawn into the other area, then it should be pretty easy. How are we looking with that form?
I was just about to close it out. I'm just going to ask one more question. So one issue I'm having is that my asset isn't showing up on the maker. It only shows up off the map for some reason. Please help. This is from K42 over on YouTube.
I think I know what you're describing. So I've noticed this a couple times, and it's kind of inconsistent. But sometimes when trying to place objects, they don't appear, they don't hover with your mouse when you're trying to place them. But I have noticed that those same objects do actually place. You just have to actually make the click. I'm trying to think of an object that I know did that. I'm not remembering off the top of my head what specific object I saw that with. I want to say it was like one of my pirate things.
What happened?
It not being visible when I tried placing it on the map.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha, yeah.
I don't know why I typed in pirate, because that's not actually the name of it. So like right now, you can, even though I haven't clicked, you can see this object here. And I have, maybe it's when I duplicate. It might not do it right now, because like I said, it's an inconsistent thing, and I don't know what causes this particular bug. So
Okay, so
sometimes I've gone and placed objects and they haven't appeared, but they are actually there. So like you rotate the camera, or like you select like that, and then they appear. Sometimes there's is like a blank spot where there should be an asset, and it's really inconsistent. So I've never really been able to kind of pin down why it's happening. But
that's fair.
yeah, sometimes just kind of like fiddling with it. It's like fiddling with the knob on a radio to like just it's not quite getting that radio station, and then you tap it a few times and it kind of locks in. But 0.7 is coming very soon, and that is bringing a ton of new stability fixes, so hopefully that will be one of them. As far as it you smashed it, it's solved now, you were right, and it still places. I had to move it up. Oh, okay. Well, is that Half Dork? My guess is the point. Oh, okay. So I see what from Half Dork's explanation. The point in the animator. If you build something in VoxEdit, you need to make sure it's above the ground plane. Otherwise, it's placing underground. So what K42 was experiencing was the asset basically being underground when they place it. So it's like it's down there beneath the ground plane. But when you click, it's not visible at all.
Gotcha.
So if you go into VoxEdit and you if you build an object like this, by default, the pivot point is down here on the ground floor. Now, if you did anything to move the pivot point up, when I place this object, most of it's going to be underground now, because this pivot point is the place where what you would call the origin of the object. So in the case of this animated character, the pivot point is the origin is right here between the feet. And if I was to do something in the animator to like move the object beneath the ground plane that you see in the animator, then he would place, halfway in the ground or whatever. So that's what was happening. All right. Did we have any other games?
I am working on that form right now. Yes, we do.
We do have other games.
Give me one moment. I'll pull that up. I'm deduping it. But we had Exorcist Reborn on page 30.
Page 30, and this is by Tom the Purple. Exorcist
I believe
Reborn.
So.
Kai must exorcise the corrupt souls of the earth with his book of spells, Grimoire, through the portals he creates. And this is by Ashara Studios. Tom the Purple, are you still watching? Because I know you suggested it. Are you? Ice Pilot. We're all magical in the chat here. So I don't know if Tom the Purple works for this studio. Ooh. All right, we got controls, up, down, left, right, E, pick up, and drop Grimoire. Shift is run, and space is jump. Oh, we're cute. Look how cute we are. This can't be a scary game. We're cute. Okay. Is this the... Where's our Grimoire, though? Security guard, can you help us? All right, they just want us to help. I don't see a Grimoire, though. Ooh, what? Did I find a secret?
I have no idea. What happened?
Wow, we're getting pushed back by the elevator. Well, the elevator moves sideways.
That's fancy.
Oh, there we go. Why is it not possible to save progress in the experiences? Because it has not been enabled yet. That's why. It is on the list of things to do, but we do not currently have that feature. The longest experience in one sitting that I've seen is probably Dracula's Castle, which the first time I tried it was about 4 hours, which for me, as somebody who plays games all the time, is not a long amount of time to spend playing a single game.
Not at all.
And then once I got the hang of it, I think my time was under an hour for that game. But yeah, that it is a long period of time for a lot of people, and we do realize that, and save games are important, but keep in mind that save games are a very complicated thing to enable. Like, it's not just like bam, you save the game and then you reset right to that position. Like, that involves a whole bunch of stuff to happen, and people want saves to occur in different ways. So one thing that we recommend people do is instead of a save game necessarily, you can make a like a bookmark, like a chapter load. So somebody, when they're playing the game, can go, oh, I already beat the first chapter of this game, I can jump ahead to chapter 2. So that's something that people are starting to enable in their games if they're really long. Sparky Snickle says, I miss Dracula's Castle. It will be back for season 3.
Will it really?
Yeah.
Are they going to have everything from season 2 and season 3?
If I have anything to say about it, yeah.
Cool. One more question from K42 if you want to answer it.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. So he says, so I am aiming to do a mission where to land on something will complete it. Is this possible? So I'm guessing like landing on a platform will finish the game, complete the mission.
Yeah, so you want a victory on landing on the platform? That's the question. You want a victory status with landing on the platform?
Sounds like it.
So yeah, there's a message, I think called end game. It'd be easier if I was in the game maker. So there's a victory status that you can enable. So we don't right now have anything based on collision except for damage. But you can be like in a zone where like a speaker component will see you and send out the message to activate the victory. Or you could have the landing on the platform could pick up the platform as an item, and that could be what triggers the victory.
Very cool.
All right, so we had to put the book on the other side in order to portal. So we need to find the poltergeist's soul. I'm not entirely sure. Am I putting it down here to exercise it?
I don't know.
I'm not entirely sure. Oh. Well, how do I jump on the book? Can I jump on the book?
Why jump on the book?
Well, I'm trying to make a 2 meter tall jump when I'm only a meter tall. Okay, so I can't jump on the book. At least it doesn't feel like I can. Wait, what does it say? You can also drop the grimoire while in the air after a jump. Yes, well, we did that. Oh, I understand. I'm putting it up here so that way I can... No, maybe not. I thought I understood. I thought that I was putting the grimoire up here to teleport to it. Maybe I have to put it up there, and now I can... Okay, yeah, no, I did understand it. It's because I put it in the wall that it was forcing me down. My aim was not very good. So the mirror-looking things here are portals that make me respawn. But I'm having a hard time lining up the jump just right. I need to Like that? Maybe? There we go, got it. Can I put it on the other side of this wall? Or I guess that's oh, I have to go up this way. Oh, cool. Okay, I get it now.
What do we figure out?
Just navigating. This is so the first game that we played was a Portal game. This is also a Portal game. This one is you can move the portals around. Wow, we're being attacked by a trash can. Can we fight the trash can?
Your motion in this, the way that the character is actually running, are you faster than normal, or is that just my imagination because he's doing that, like, you know, anime run?
It feels a little bit fast.
Okay.
But it's hard to tell. Let's see here. We can look and see if he has any speed gems. He is a custom character. Let's see.
It's really cool too. I really like him.
Where is our guy? Oh, he might not show up on this list, being the avatar and not a placed item in the game. I don't think he shows up.
Okay.
So he feels a little bit speedy, right? One thing you can look at his stats, level 75. So he doesn't have any gems. Level 75, I think, is the default for like a common. So I don't think there's any speed gems going on here, but I'm not sure what this teleporter does. Oh, I guess if we go down this way. Ooh. There's a book chasing us.
Well, that's what they do. You either read them or they chase you. You sure that's not a Roomba?
All right.
Also, we've got the name of that winner.
All right, who's the winner?
Congratulations goes out to Just Being Sandy over on Twitch. You have won yourself Wizzy's green hat. Use it wisely.
Oops. Oh no, I didn't mean to put it in the wall. There we go, now I can hit it. Aha! Now what's this fireball dude up here?
I mean, he looks like he's just minding his own business.
Oh, so, okay, I'm supposed to collect that. It's the soul of the poltergeist. Alright, it's a collectible item. Sweet. Okay, so I think that was... Do we need to go back up? Because there was an elevator up there. I don't know if we're supposed to go up from here. Oops. I can't get my grimoire back. Over here. There we go. Got it. Because there was a left path and a right path, and I don't know if, I'm not sure what's mandatory and what's optional here. I messed that up. I got greedy with my jump and thought I could jump the widest way possible.
It happens.
There we
to
go.
The best of us.
I want to try going. Oh, we can't go back, can we? Because we can't open this. Okay, maybe we'll come back later to that place. Oh, that's interesting. There's another way up to the side there that I didn't notice before. I wonder if there's a... Nope. That didn't work at all.
Hey, it's not that you failed. You just found out another way that didn't succeed. It's all part of the process. It's all part of the process.
Okay, well, I sort of I made it to the first part of the jump, but then I slid off. This trash can's gonna kill me, though. Oh, there we go. Got it. Yeah! Right,
wait, did you just say this trash can's gonna kill you?
Yep.
Is there like an angry Oscar the Grouch hanging out in there or something?
I guess. I don't know what his problem is. He's, I mean, possessed by a poltergeist, right?
Oh, I mean, that would make sense. Coming out of
Yeah.
TVs, killing you with trash cans. It's all in the day's work for the average poltergeist.
Killing me softly with her trash. Can we get higher? That might shoot me down into the floor. I don't know. Hey, it worked. Sweet. All right, I got another soul of the poltergeist here. It was like that was like a hidden path, sort of. It wasn't like hidden, but your focus is going off to the right here. So it was clever. It was clever to like put that there. All right, and now we got to go to that elevator. So the nice thing about being respawned all the time is that you don't lose any health. Like, I mean, you do lose health, but you don't die.
That is super clever how you're getting up there. I'm finally able to like watch the actual game.
Yes, got it. All right, got another soul of the poltergeist. Oh, why did I drop down? Now I need to return back the way I came. I was just checking for more hidden things. Oh, can I? I guess I can go back up this way. I'm not sure how high it'll get me. You can try. The worst that could happen is I can break the game.
Do it. That's why you are here.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
It worked. Except now I can't reach my book from here.
So did it work?
It didn't work. I have to go back around the long way. It's okay.
Yeah, it's a good try.
Yeah. It's
Attempt.
worth a shot.
There you go. Half Dork, what have you done?
What have I done?
No, Half Dork.
Oh, I thought
I'm gonna
Half Dork
ask-
was asking what we did.
No, I'm
What?
going to ask that you take a look at the chat real quick and see this OG Shaq Conrad Joseph gif. It is monstrosity of
What?
work. That is the stuff of
Shakespeare
nightmares.
made it, apparently. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, if they had a baby, that's exactly what it would look like.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Alright, elevator. Come take us away. There's a big hole in the floor. We do want to fall through there so we can get this. The level design here is so creative. I love it. Like, I saw the hole in the floor and I was like, oh, that's going to be a problem, but that's actually exactly what I needed there.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to need that other hole in the floor.
I feel like they had a really
Go to
good
this
idea of what they wanted this game to look like before they started designing it.
I feel like there's probably like a bunch of graph paper full of level sketches to like
very
work
much
out
so.
the puzzles here.
Yeah.
It's
seems
difficult to
really
do
well
this without
planned out.
planning.
Yeah.
It's difficult
And
to
that's-
just kind of go in and start building.
That's something I feel like a lot of people don't realize is that like putting these together is like it's like planning a city, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't start from the step one and work yourself to the end, then if you just try to like throw it all in there at once and then go from there, it can be done. It's just a little more chaotic. And as for who this was made by, Exorcist Reborn, once again, is on page 30 in the Game Maker, and Tom the Purple was one of the artists that worked on it? Or did you say it was by a studio?
Well, Ashura Studios is the one that published all this stuff, but Tom the Purple's the one who recommended it. Tom the Purple didn't say that they made it, so maybe they were just recommending it, or maybe they helped work on it. I'm not sure.
He's still in the chat. I'm going to ask him.
There you go. You can go straight to the source. What is down there? We're gonna put our respawn up here. Oh. Never mind. Do not fear, office people. I am here to exercise.
Like
Squats.
on a treadmill?
Yes.
So it's so confusing. I mean, I didn't know if I was going to walk into a game where you were like in the gym or whether, fighting demons.
It did say exorcist, not exerciser.
I'm not following. I'm not following.
Are people working out at a gym exorcists? Is this...
I think the grammatically correct answer is no, but
that's
deep
no
down
fun.
in my heart of hearts, I'm hoping it's a yes. Oh, Tom the Purple just replied. He says the artists were Tom the Purple, Sakura Rumble.
Sakura?
And I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Sukutrulum. Sakutrulum Rumble, and then Rumyish and Radios. I'm really sorry to Tom. I think I just butchered all of these names. Except for Tom the Purple. I got Tom the Purple right, I hope.
I just fell down through everything because I was looking at the chat. I was like, this floor full of holes won't be that hard to jump over.
Could you just run across them? Like at full speed?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you have to be careful not to like stop and slow down in spots or else you fall. You fall all the way through all the things. It's terrible. And hilarious. Actually, I don't need to use the teleporter here at all. Just do that. And that. There we go. Now we're back on track. So we need to get to the elevator control here.
I'm gonna write down all those names from Tom so that I can figure out how to butcher them more later.
Right. I didn't mean to put it that far on the wall. Right there. If you keep working your way down, eventually you'll find a portal back. All right, now I need to go over here. Elevator control, activate.
Apparently Tom and Rumyish are artists of the Creator Fund.
Yes, I knew I recognized Tom's name.
Yeah.
I went the wrong way. All right, like I went down when I was not supposed to go down. Oops. There we go. All right, we activated the elevator. I think we checked out everything on the right side. I don't think we have to go that way. Wait. Oh, we could have... oh, the elevator's like a shortcut. I was like, we could have already gone this way, but the elevator is like to get you back up there in case you fall without having to do all the portal stuff again.
Oh, that's cool.
Officer, your grimoire was temporarily stolen by the poltergeist, but you will no longer need it in your exploration. But I like my grimoire. Wait. Do these just send me back to... Whoa.
Temporary? Okay, so it says temporarily stolen. Does that mean the poltergeist is going to give it back? Like...
I guess.
They're like, hey, I got your grimoire, but I'm going to give it back. Don't worry about it.
Like an Uncle Tiernos. Like, I got your grimoire.
Yeah, exactly. That's really weird you'd say that because it's exactly what I was picturing in my head.
Whoa. Okay. I did see a soul up there.
So, I don't know if YouTube is just being quiet or Restream is malfunctioning, but I'm really not getting comments from YouTube. I'm going to go check over there real quick.
Mr. Do 007 on YouTube says, period.
Oh.
Like literally as you're saying that.
Well done.
I don't know. Maybe they're just being quiet today.
I think YouTube's just being kind of quiet. There are a few questions that I think that I missed, and I'm going to get to those right now. Mad Money 1978 asks, when can we start publishing items? Question mark.
I think it's working right now. Charge deck. Ha. Ooh.
So
The
when you
books
say
attack.
it's happening right now, you mean if you are whitelisted as an artist, then you can publish items, correct?
So I've gotten conflicting reports on that, and it's difficult.
Okay.
It's complicated for me to test because all my accounts are admin accounts. So I have to
You want to run
create...
a test after this?
Sure. Oh no, I got sent all the way back. I almost had him. Yeah. So the wait, is the only way out of this to die?
I mean,
Oh no,
Are we
you can run
talking about
around.
life?
Never mind.
okay.
That was grim.
I said it with a smile. It doesn't count.
No, I fell into a hole and I thought that I would have to wait until I was killed by the book, but you could actually run around the wall. So anyway, an artist account. I keep falling. I thought the plan was that only artist accounts would be able to publish, in which case it's very easy to get an artist account. You just have to ask the right people. Or if there's a game jam, you can fill out the game jam artist form. And that's usually open because we have game jams running all the time. How did I? Oh, I have to go up the stairs.
You were saying?
Concentrate here. I'm concentrating. Wait. I won? That was the whole game? I missed a lot of stuff. I didn't realize that was the final boss. Okay. Maybe there should be a message like, are you sure you want to approach the final boss or something? Because there's a bunch of other stuff that I didn't go and get yet because I thought I'd be able to go back after this. But this is great. This is this game works really well. It's cute. It's fun. It's very creative. I like the portal mechanics and the way that you set it up because we don't really have an effective way. I mean, I guess you could do 2 portals. No, it wouldn't work because if you interact with the other one, then you would kill yourself. Unless you do objects which are kind of difficult to manipulate, which are 2 objects attached to each other, where one is a handle and the other one is the button, to like basically have like a death trigger to like send yourself to the portal that you can move. So you could do like a whole complicated thing like that, but this works really well having the entry portals being in specific spots and then the exit portal you can move to wherever you need it to go. So great design there. The only thing is like I didn't realize I was fighting the final boss. Maybe I missed like a narrative beat or something that explained that was the boss to me, but I didn't realize the game was going to end right there. I would have gone back and found the other things first, but totally worth replaying because it was a lot of fun. So definitely check this out. This is on page 38, I want to say.
Is this The Exorcist Reborn? Because if
Yes.
so, it's page 30.
Page 30. There was a different game that's 38. So this is
Mhm.
The Exorcist Reborn
That
on
was
page
Rubik's
30. Rubik's Portals was on page 30. This one was The Exorcist Reborn on sorry.
No,
I said 30 instead
Rubik's
of
Portals
38.
was 38.
I
Exorcist
know.
Reborn was on 30.
I caught myself. Stop publishing your games to page 30. It's confusing, or to the
I will
30
not.
range. It's
I'm
confusing.
publishing all of my games in the 30s right now. Right now.
All
Brand new
right.
experiences. All
So,
up.
yeah. Anyway, check this out. It was a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to replay this to try to get the rest of those things. It's a lot of fun. Go play it. Do it.
It was fun to watch as well. I mean, it seems like it's gonna have some real replayability.
Yes. So, Exorcist Reborn, page 30. Definitely go do that. And I think we're going to call it a night here because it's already 6:40 for me. We're supposed to end at 6.
Oh, wow.
We always go way over.
We always go way over.
But yeah. Thank you everybody for joining us. I had a blast. I feel like I was in the middle of answering a question when the game ended, and then I lost my train of thought. Publishing as an artist. So
yes, there you go.
Publishing as an artist. So I think you might need. I'm just gonna make one of my other accounts a regular account and see what options are available to it. No such thing as a 1 hour stream. It's basically impossible for me. There's just too much to cover.
It doesn't happen. We don't like it. No, thank you.
So I'm gonna go and make one of my other accounts here a regular user. Real quickly, and I'll see what options I have. We're gonna log out. We're gonna log into the regular user account, and we're gonna go into our inventory. I need to be careful about what's shown on the screen here. We're gonna go to entities, unpublished, and wrecked ship demo. That's okay. Nobody knows what this is about.
Nope. I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I absolutely know you don't know what this is about.
We'll talk about it after the stream because I have a sinking suspicion that I might.
You think you know what this crashed spaceship is about?
Oh, never mind. I thought it was a pirate ship.
No.
I got really excited there for a second.
Yeah. No, it's a crashed spaceship. It's part of a pitch that we did. I'm not going to say for who.
Apollo 13. Go on.
All right. So if I go into edit info here and I select my categories, select my attributes, put it as common with a 1 defense. Okay. All right. So I've got save and draft and publish is grayed out. Okay. So that confirms that this publish button is only available for people with an approved artist account. So the way to get an artist account, if you go to the Medium article for the Game Jam, there should be a link. It's GAMEE, Jam, right?
GAMEE. Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what I said. Did I get it right?
I think so. I believe so.
I think it's showing results for game without the double E. Maybe if I just go back to the main page. I'm trying to find the actual article link for this Game Jam. Maybe if I just search Jam. Mm-hmm. 2020. These are all 2021 links. I want.
Here, one second. I think I know where it is. I think it's on the
2022
Sandbox's homepage.
Well, you know what? One of these might even have the link also. Where is that January one? Alpha Season 2 Jam. Let's see if the link is still here. Submitting your entry. Can we use custom assets? There it is. TSV Game Jam Artist application. If you already have an artist account, if you see the publish button as blue or green, like clickable, not gray, then you already have an artist account. But if that publish button is grayed out, or if you've never submitted this application before, then go and fill out this form. This is how you get approval for your account. All we need is your email and or username. We put both, so that way we can make sure we're activating it for the right person. And then put in a blurb for your game jam idea. You don't really have to be entering a game jam to fill this out. So you could just say, I'm looking to publish assets on the platform, or I'm interested in participating in future game jams, whatever you want to put there. It just gives us an idea of like why people are doing this, and it's not just bots filling this out.
Because they will fill it out ad nauseum, all day long.
So I know Andy checks this every once in a while and upgrades people to artist accounts, and that's all you need to do to publish. The actual instructions for publishing are a little bit different than they used to be, but it's actually easier to kind of figure out on your own because you're literally just clicking the publish button. But if you go to the Create tab and the VoxEdit page, these two videos right here I made a while ago, they are just instructions on how to upload and publish your assets on the marketplace. And the thing is that it's you have instant publishing now. So I think this included the submit for approval button, which is no longer the case. You just publish. And that's it. Publishing is not minting. That still requires an extra whitelisting process. Once we're over onto Polygon fully, that will be opening up for everybody. So anyway, that is the process. Somebody asked the link for the sand giveaway on Twitter. Which one? There's multiple sand things going on Twitter.
Yeah.
I would say just go to the Sandbox at the Sandbox. At the Sandbox Game.
Mm-hmm. I just dropped the link for the Sandbox Game Twitter.
There you go.
Into Restream.
So there's multiple events going on right now for the Sandbox. They've got
he's talking about the one where it's to celebrate our new partnership with People of Crypto. The Sandbox is giving away 50 sand to 25 lucky winners. Like and retweet this post. Make sure to follow People of Crypto in the Sandbox and fill out this form. I'll drop the link for that in there too.
Yeah, so there's that one, and then if you've got a Snoop Doggie, there's events coming up where you play as the Snoop Doggies to earn sand. There's always something going on. All right.
Always.
Well, thank you, Lucas. Thank you, everybody, for
Absolutely.
watching. We will see you on Saturday. I believe is Conrad still in the chat? I believe the GAME show is happening tonight, which it doesn't usually. But I just want to confirm that that's still happening. So if Radcon Dad in the chat is still here. I don't think he's in
the chat anymore, but he did say he was AFK for a while. So.
Oh, no. Okay. All right. Well, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. I'm sure Joe will announce if they go live. So that's usually at 2 a.m. UTC, 3 a.m. UTC now.
Give me 1 second, I can tell you.
Last time we talked to Joe about it on Saturday, we got all confused. 4 a.m. UK time, I believe that's 3
a.m. UTC.
Yeah.
At least according to the description he has in our group chat.
Radcon Dad is in the chat. He says, still finding out. 3 a.m. UTC is the time. So if you're up then and you want to check it out, check it out.
We'd love to have you.
Yeah. And have a great night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.